Diamond Park residents near Kimberley in the Northern Cape have embarked on a protest to demand RDP houses. Entrances to the residential area were blockaded with stones and burning tyres. The protesters have vowed to continue with their action until 400 housing units are built in the area.
Tensions are simmering here in Diamond Park after residents barricaded roads with burning tyres and stones. But to tell us more about this protest, I've got one of the residents here to tell us. Just tell us what is the problem here? We can see that roads have been barricaded. People are so angry. What is happening?
Good morning, leaders. Good morning to you guys, everyone. Good morning, community. The community outside here, they are very much frustrated. They had a meeting 2 times already with Coxta, with the municipality regarding the housing project that is still up until now not being finished yet. We have a board up at our site offices that the municipality alongside with Coxta put on that stated that they were supposed to build 800 houses. Out of that 800 houses, we only have a few. I'm not going to call on numbers because I might be wrong, but they still have not finished. They brought a letter on Friday to one of the community leaders, but unfortunately the community was not happy with the response that was in the letter because they feel like that is all lies that is in the letter.
We also understand that the state of these houses at the moment, it's not conducive for people.
Yes, that's very much true. The houses that the people are currently living in, they are not conducive to the people to live in. There are people that moved into the houses that had to build, they had to do their own plumbing inside their houses. I'm not going to call upon names, but I do have people that can verify that they had to build their own toilets, they had to do their own plumbing in their houses, which was given to them by Coxta. I have a lady here that has proof on her phone that the house that she's currently staying in, that was handed over to her last year, that is already falling apart. So is that now something that we as a community of Diamond Park that needs to be satisfied with? Yes, I'm one of the people. I've been phoning our councillor since this morning. His phone was ringing, but now he's switched off his phone. He doesn't even care. He couldn't care less about his community. So is that now how we as people, as concerned people, that needs to be handled according? Is this now how little the government think of the people of Diamond Park? I mean, it's not fair. We have old people that have been moving, that have been living in shacks. We are fearing now we are going into a rainy season. The people's houses are going to get flooded again. But yet that's not one of our concerns are being raised, is being adhered to. The government is waiting only for us to go onto the streets, and then they want to come and send out delegates. I have the letter here, if I can show it to you guys, that stated that this is not just something that the community is doing out of their own will. Here's the letter stating from Coxta that there was people that went to delegate with them, but the people is not happy with what is standing in this letter. And I'm going to say it again. Our government is failing us in so many ways. Our councillor is failing us in so many ways. I'm not going to mention his name, but the people know who is the councillor that is currently around in Diamond Park.
Are you happy about the response of the HOD?
Unfortunately, no. Me personally, as a resident that knows that I qualify that my house must be built, I am not happy with the response that I got there. I'm not happy at all, because every institution, when you start something and you can suspect that there is something wrong, it's your responsibility as the institution to start investigating and go see why is this project not being handled.
Way forward.
The way forward is, as I can tell you guys now, the community is not going to back down. They want the right answers. They are not going to back down. That is as much as they are frustrated. They are not going to down tools.
Generally, one of the residents here, talking about the challenges that they have about their particular houses that they live in, and also the shacks. Some people are still staying in shacks, so people are looking for houses. About 400 people who are still on the waiting list to get houses. The HOD of Coxta is here addressing people and responding to questions from the leaders here. So we're going to talk to him just to hear on what is the way forward, as currently the situation here in Diamond Park is very tense.